Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the reverse of string without string handling function in C language. So yes, first I share my laptop screen and here fix the position so you can watch better way my video lecture. And here turbo C++ is there. Just double click and take some process. And now yes is open Alt F file menu and taking new file, and here our goal, write a program to enter one string and reverse it. That is our definition. So any definition you can find, what is a input, yes, then what is a process, and then what is a output. So in this definition, enter one string. So first of the rules, string means rules that is no any string data type in C or C++ both. So here we can learn the C language. So there is no any data type string data type, and also boolean data type true false, that is not available in C language. So we can derive data type array and inbuilt character 1D array we have to use. So here string array, that is known as a string type of array, we can use. Okay, so one dimensional array like string, and two dimensional is also possibility. Okay, so and then we can output reverse it and without string handling function. So here first we can look how it's work. So let us start. So you have to know very well, we can enter one string and then reverse it, means like uh, we can enter like this is a pen, so that is reverse order, that print. Okay, so you have to know very well, I think. So let us start first directly coding. So a link section, standard input output header file, and then on your console input output h for header, and void main. So first we can use the string handling function, so and then we can convert to our string without string handling function. So both we have to learn, and what is a logic we have to develop based on the string handling function. Okay, first we can character 1D array, and that's named like str, and like give the size 20, and one I is our index. Okay, and then clear the screen, that inbuilt function, and here we can first our input, and that is enter one string. Okay, so enter one string, and we can use getS because scanf is a limitation. So only one word is scanned without that not use the blank page. So here we cannot use scanf function. So getS is used, and directly we have to print then first input and print with first. Next we can see the reverse of. So string is, okay, that message, and percentage s, yes, s is there. So here we can use the str, or also you can second we can use puts. Yes, that function is there. So first we can check, printf is not any limitation, but scanf is a limitation. Okay, here save our string, that program file name. So string rev, that and in between we give the, because that function name, and dot c. Okay, so reverse of string, that meaning. Yes, let us yes, that our exe file is generated executable file, and here I just first scan and then print. So here there is no limitation, maximum we can give the 20 letters. So here yes, 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, no problem. Okay, so this is a pen. Okay, that type of with blank page, including with first time I have to know. So this video lecture we have to define the string handling function. Is my one demo is there in YouTube, but string we have to 1D array and then some perform operation, that is first time. So I gave the idea what is a string array. So that is a known as string 1D array. Yes, and here other possibility. So here I just comment line, and we can use also puts, same effect, there is no any problem. So we can just pass getS and puts, that is a pair, scanning and printing to our string. This is a pen. Yes, so put as yes that printed. So you can also print the message. So yes, we can use both. So here you can get the idea. So after the our string, we can give also message. So here again message, because there are, so here slash and provide, and the string uh, print by puts, that type of message, and there is no any formatting symbol is required to that. Okay, so that is benefit. Yes, again I give, this is a, yes, this is a pen. So yes, there are two time print. This is a pen and string print by puts. So only one choice, you have to print both and one. Okay. Now our we can use the string. I first show you alter H, that help menu, and that strrev string reverse. So that string.h header file is required, and here that syntax str, and we can pass to a string, and that return also, but we can just print that all directly print in the reverse order. So like here forward is that string, that name, that is 1D array, that asterisk, that pointer is used, but here we can normal and then pass to is strrev and then print forward. So let us check, we can try also. So here first in between, yes, strrev string reverse, that name, and we can pass str. So let us check just only one line only. So this is a pen. Okay, so yes, pen. So reverse order, yes, so that is dot nepasishiht. So that reverse order. Okay. So yes, that is a, we cannot use here. That is a directly, what is a logic without using the string handling function. And here we cannot write also sometimes that not giving any error, because header file is required string.h, but that is giving the perfect answer. Okay, now we can use some logic and we can take to index. Yes, here our swap logic you have to identify, like our 1D array, my program is there, we can swap element. In index is a same, but element is swapping, that program you have to 1D array integer array. So here same logic we have to apply. So here that index is a, we cannot take, we can take in integer. Yes, so here we can, that is a string array. So here is a character 1D array. So we can take index in all, index is always in integer. Yes, you have to know very well, I think. And one function is there, and we can find the length of our string. So here also I give the len, and that is also possible some apply the logic. Here I first include the string.h. Yes, so sometimes that giving error otherwise. So we can also one function I again use, and then enter string. Yes, and here we calculate strlen string length name is, and we can pass and then print also string length. So how many length, what is, yes, first we can print. So the string length is and percentage d, because that length is an integer, so we can print len. Yes, and let us check. Yes, here I also and slash n. So let us check how many character is that count. So this is a pen. Yes, so that is 14 character is there, 14 letter. So yes, we have to count also 5. Blank space is also considered. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50. Dot is also considered 14. Yes, that perfectly countly. So that is also, and we can also now I open this. So we first all two string handling function, reverse and length, string length. Yes, that is a perfectly work we can see in previous our output. So yes, now is perfectly print. So yes, now I close this two comment line, means that not used to string handling function. without string handling function we can also count our string length. So how to count our length? Yes, that is a question. So here we can start I equal to 0 and str of I, yes, and not equal to, every string terminate with a null value. So here that is a like that type, that is null in string, and then I plus plus. So plus plus, and we can length is like plus plus, so that is a length we can initialize with 0, and that plus plus, so that directly counting our string. And let us print first, we can without string handling function str we can count to the our string length. That is very important. So what is actually in that str function, strlen, in that logic? So that is the same logic here we can write I that I equal to 0 str not equal to null. So every string terminate with null value, so we can not equal to, so that type of loop is repeated and our length is counting. Length initial give the 0 and then plus plus, so then we can print. Let us check how it's print. So that is first our goal, we can count the length, yes, so then and then we can reverse it. Yes, so 14 perfectly, our logic is not any required that first string length we can use that giving the 14 length. Okay, so we can develop our first without string handling logic, and that is str, and we can use to our own logic. Yes, that is a program known as a string. Write a program to enter one string and count that length without string handling function. That is we can cover also in this definition. So there are two definition incomplete in this session. So here write a program to enter one string and count that length without string handling function. So we can count that length. Yes, so very easy. And now our session means second definition, that our goal enter one string and reverse it, and that way also here I write without string. Yes, that string string handling, yes, function, without string handling function. So that is our goal. So here's there are two lines, here I comment line. So yes, write a program to enter one string, that is our input, and reverse it, that is our logic, and print it means reverse is, yes, here word is remaining, enter one string and print it, yes, reverse it. So print we reverse it, that our output, but without a string handling function. So both program we can first count year length without string handling function, and now we can use that our like one for loop work as a two for loop. So I again 0, and then we can our j, that is we can take j variable and then assign length, yes, len and -1. So in reverse order. Okay, and then I less than j, yes, I less than j is, then I is a plus plus, but comma and j is a minus minus. So we can use our swap logic, yes, here, and also take one swap for that variable, and that is a character data type. Yes, that character one DRA. So that is simple character because one character is a swapping. So temp, yes, equal to, we can str, yes, our, and that is str of I, we can that first, and str of I we can take the str of j, that is our swap logic is always, and then str of j we can assign to our temp variable. So that is a reverse, yes, perfectly. Let us check how it's reverse or not. So we can count the length without string handling function. Yes, that is that for loop, and then reverse of also without string handling function. That is this logic. So one for loop use two for loop work. Yes, here there are comma operator. We can initialize double part, and with comma operator increment decrement double part. So yes, let us check that work or not. So yes, before and after also we can print, but our screen is our in our screen, so we cannot print. If you print, then here yeah, let us we here print two times. So here I directly this printf function and that cut and print to before to our reverse it. Yes, here. So that string is printed. Yes, let us check. So no any error, and then same string I give, so we can idea string. This is a pen. Yes, that perfectly. But length, yes, that is a directly we have to. So length is a not print in below of the string. Yes, 10 and 10 count. That is perfectly. So this is a string, and yes, that in reverse order. So dot nepasi, that is perfectly print. So one is changed that the length. Yes, we can also take the length. Yes, length is a before our logic. Here is our logic, and then after we have to print. So here I print. So all are cut, but now is perfectly. So let us check again, and here I provide to slash n. Yes, so that is perfectly. So if you require to here also, because we can done that first logic, and here you can print and then second logic. So that is a without string handling function we can apply to a string count logic, and also we can print that string length means count, that count means length, and then swap, that is our three line logic. You have to know very, and like two integer value without third variable, also temp variable, and we can reverse of 1D array in integer, that is string array. Yes, so that is simple. I think you have to know very well. So we can also print in two technique for printf percentage %s and also putS. GetS and putS is the best, because scanf is a limitation, only one word scan. Blank page is not scanned properly. So you can, I also my one video is there. So comparison the getS and the string getS function and scanf function. Okay, so here I again give the same, and then we can give some difference. So also testing. Yes, now that is a pen that print by printf function percentage %s, that formatting symbol, and without string handling we can count the string length, and plus also reverse it without string handling. So both function are in comment line. You can also use these two function, but first use and then comment and then apply to your own logic. That is our own logic. So yes, that is I think very simple, but we can trace it. And also yes, first I run some different string. So here we can give like some other, so which give like uh, this, or the computer is machine. Yes, that type. Okay. But 20, we can give only 20 characters. So that is, I think, long. Yes. So yes, that is a not perfectly print, but length is a disturbed wall, because that. So what to do? So here we can some big size array, 1D array. So I give 50. So there is now not a problem. Yes, I give again. So yes, because that length is not sufficient. So here more word is there. Computer is a machine. Yes, then dot. So yes, now perfectly print, because size we can increase. So 20 letter is not sufficient, because 24 character is there. You can see the string length is 24, because previously only our 1D array is only 20 characters. So 4 is a truncate, so that giving the error. Yes, so that is perfectly. Yes, so I think very simple. And how it's applied, that is we can trace also here. Control F8, so start the trace, and I short. Yes, and taking Alt W and first watch window. Yes, and then Alt W again and output window, and minimize this screen, because that length is so big. And here we can take first str of I. Yes, then our length, we have to first find the length. Okay, and then I, and then J. Yes, and then temp. Yes, temp is also used. So let us check first length. I press alter R is a trace informations, F7 function key. So I press, yes, here is control, and now all are first not initialized. Now I run first. Yes, here I directly control F8. So I give small, means some not a big size. So or previously this is a like we can give pen also, that. Okay, pen, yes, simple. Just let us how it's count. So here I let us first that I is here is some garbage, so I is 0 now, yes. And then that not equal to null. Okay, so that is a condition is true because that is a first letter, that is our t assigned to I is 0, so first character in first that index 0 is stored. So length is a initially is 0 but now plus plus, our postfix increment operator, you have to know very well. So now is a second letter I plus plus, so I is a 1, yes, I is a 1, and length is a now 2, yes, that continues. So I just press F7, so 4, yes, 5, also blank space is also counting, yes, look here one blank is there. So that's 7, yes, now 8, A is coming to picture now, A is, and now blank, yes, that 9, that P is a 10, length 11, E, N, and dot also consider one character, and then 14, yes. So that is a not equal to but equal to null, so that come out for loop is false, and now that length is printed, yes, that 14 is print. And now swap logic, so here I again I our counter means I is index, so 0, and length is length minus 1 because one time is a more because that is a one character is, means that time that is a index start with 0, so 14 letters, so minus 3, so 13, 0 to 13, so that is 14 character. So here we can first index, and here is a last index j, and then condition I less than j not equal to, and j I plus plus and j minus minus. So temp, that is a str, that t is a put to in this temp, and then strj. So here we can take also strj, so we can find what is a string. So that is a, yes, that is a dot last character, so that is a swap, t and dot interchange to each other. Yes, I think you have to know very well. So here is t and here is I, dot means that store strj. So first that t swap temp, yes, I press F7, and then dot is shifting to stri 0 index, and then temp dot store in strj, yes. So that is a swap that our letter, yes, temp is t, so that is a replace dot is come to 0 index, and temp t store temp, and then strj, j is now 13, so last index store the t, so that is interchange, and same process continue. Now second turn h and then n, that is interchange, so that is a continue process, yes. And then what I, and here that last is e, that is interchange, so I and e is swap interchange exchange. Okay, then what letter, yes, now s, and here is a p, so that is interchange, yes. And then here is a blank, and here is a what character of str, that blank, and that also I is a 4 index, that is a also, yes, blank blank, so automatically that is blank to blank exchange, here blank and here blank, and then here I and here a, that is exchange, yes. And then again that is I, yes, s, yes, s s s, and that is our blank again, yes, now interchange. Now condition is false because here I and j we can start, but I is 7 and j is 6, so that is a up to now exchange over all string and put, yes. So that is reverse order, and you can see our reverse order because that is a middle part, all we can here not giving the again string in not equal to null, but at our condition what happened, you can see here I less than j, so both index start one first index and that is the last index, and both is not equal to that time, that all our like in our swap of two that our two in means 1D array, that time we can only two times n divide by 2, so here automatically that is start and last index, we can divide by not 2, but here automatically that number of character divide by 7, so I is 7, that 0 to 6, that 7 letter here and 7 because 14 length is there, so 0 to 13, so divide by 2, so I is 6, then condition is false. That is my understanding, so you can understand, I think, by press Control F8, so that red line go. So yes, that complete without string handling function, we can count the length of string 1D array, and reverse also without str string handling function strrev, string that reverse known as strrev, and that's str length. So without string handling function, we can count the string length and also the swap means reverse order swap logic. That is logic is a swap always. Three statement is there. So temp store the str store the strj, and strj the temp. So that is a first letter and last letter, because we can start I equal to 0 and j length minus 1, because length is a counting all character, but our index start with 0. So we can minus 1. Yes, that is I think you have to understand. So length is uh, uh, 14, but our requirement 0 to 13 index. So that is a minus 1, n minus 1, we can say that. So length minus 1. So here start to 0 and here start to end. And that is I plus plus and j minus minus. So one for loop use the like a two for loop work as a in this coding. Okay. So that is a best example string handling function without we can call to achieve our requirement. So yes, write this program to your note very perfectly. I give the example, and we create the need of length also, because there is here required to length, and then we can reverse. So we can use both logic. Okay, so we can also separate the this my video lecture, but I not take because that already cover in this session. So one definition in this session: write a program to enter one string and print that length without string handling function. That also cover. And write a program to enter one string and print reverse it without string handling function. So one session I take two example or two definition cover. Okay, so that is perfect. Give the idea, and yes, now write this program to your C programming notes. So yes, I think better for you. Yes, so I close this file. Yes, and watch output both window and then quit. So yes, subscribe my channel Ashok C Jalaikarni. Press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. Thanks again, and Hare Krishna.